Hey everybody, it's B again. So I talked about reorganizing my subscriber list, the list people I subscribe to. Um, and I did. Okay, I did. I finally did it. I can check it off my done list. Um, or my to-do list. Whatever. Okay, so altogether it's like 360 something. But if you minus the ones that I'm not sure about, because I was going through my list and there was some like I go, okay, I can't remember if I like them or not, and I don't want to get rid of them because they look interesting, so I put them in red. See, it's at the top there. There's the numbers, but yeah, okay. So I took out the number of ones that are in red. That's 92 of them. And if you take out the 92, I only have 273 of them that I actually think I like and still like and want to watch more of. But the 92 is like a question mark because I'm not really sure. So the numbers will change later on. A lot of them are in the book community, the YouTube book community. I didn't know YouTube had a book community until I started watching book community members. Um, okay, this is what they call book haul, but this is what I'm calling the books that I plan to read, I bought, but I never read them. Um, I mean, I don't think it's a book haul because I didn't get them all at once or in the same month. And I've got them over a couple years actually. And I plan to read them someday. And remember, I'm a slow reader and I have a reading problem. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But I have a huge stack over here that I'm going to show you guys. Um, if you don't care for this, I'm sorry. You can leave now. But if you like books and you just want to know what books I'm planning to read or going to read, I'm going to put in my clickety clack linky box down below um, a website that I like going to called Shelvia. I don't know how to say it. It looks like a shelf. Something. So I'm going to put the link down below. And I do go to Goodreads. So I'll make a list to that one too, down below. But I like my first one because it's a little bit more graphically pleasing in my opinion. I like I like things look pretty. Um, I'm going to put my profile listing down below so you can see all the books I plan to read, all the books I have read, and all the books I am reading at this current time. Okay. So this first one, I think it's called The 13th Reality. I started reading it, and it's by uh, James Dosh. I don't know. Um, I guess I could read the back of the book to you, but I might stutter and stuff, so don't laugh. What if every time you made a choice that had a significant uh con mm, okay, this is why I don't read out loud, people. Con I'm thinking it's the word that means like a big, like it makes a big deal. Um and a new reality is created. The life that would have been. What if those new realities were in danger? What if it falls to you to save all of reality? Um, this kid has a really weird name. It's like, I can't even say it. But his nickname's Tick. Is an ordinary 13-year-old boy living in an ordinary life until the day a strange letter arrives in his mailbox. Postmarked from Alaska in cryptid, signed with the initials M MG. The letter informs Tick that the danger, probably even death, events have been set into motion that could result in the um, the destruction of reality itself. MG promised to send Tick 12, 12 riddles that will result that on a certain day, at a certain time, at a certain place, something extraordinary will happen. Will Tick have the courage to follow the 12 clues MJ sends to him? Will he be able to solve the riddle in time, as MJ warns Tick? Will frightening things are coming your way? Will you just Will you join Tick and his friends on an amazing journey through reality? What will you choose? And and so there's like a whole bunch of, I don't know how many other books are in this series. I think there are like 13 of them actually, or 14. I'm not really sure, but I only have the first one. And it sounds really really good, and I'm planning someday to buy all the other ones. Just my mom sort of said I couldn't buy any more books until I read some of mine. You could tell I buy too many books. Okay. The next one's called Hocus Pocus, and a tale of magical fiction magicians. Yeah. Paul Kiverk, and the like forward, or the like the yeah the like the introduction is done by Dan Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter in the Harry Potter movies, which is awesome. But I haven't read the book very much, but it was like really cheap because it was on sale at the grocery store, and so my mom bought it for me. Okay, I found this one. I don't know how old it is, but it's called The Dead Fathers Club by Matt Higgin. Anyways, I started reading it. It's kind of interesting. Um, and I'm going to read, I guess, the sleeve cover. I really do hate book thingies, because I'm always afraid I'm going to lose them. Paul Noble has a big problem. His dad, who was killed in a car crash, appears as a bloodstained ghost at his own funeral and introduces Paul to the Dead Fathers Club. The club, whose members have all been murdered, gather outside the castle and something at a local pub that Philip's family owns and lives above. His dad's ghost tells him that the murderer was his own brother, Paul's uncle Alan. And usually and Philip to avenge his death. At the first, Philip realizes that his uncle has designed on designs on his mom and family pub. Philip knows that something must be done, but this average business turns out to become a big job that Philip okay, something, and meets a pretty girl at school, and bullies him and his own self-doubt. It sounds really good, and it's about a ghost, so that's why I got it. It was at Goodwill, for $1 or something. Yeah. If you ever want to find really good books that you've never heard of, or just cheap books, go to Goodwill or any thrift shops. They have tons of books that are worth getting. And not all of them are reading books. Some of them are just fun books. Okay, the next part of this video is my, okay, they're books that are, like, actually part of a series. That I have, like, the first two of the different series. Okay, so, okay, I love her, first of all. I've read all of her Charlie Bones books, and I own all her Charlie Bones books. So, go and look up Charlie Bones books. Her name's Ginny Nano, and this is called The Snow Spider. It's the magical trilogy, I think it's called. Yeah, trilogy. Yeah. And it's about this boy who has magical powers, but he doesn't know about it, and his sister disappears. I kind of read some of it, and then I damaged my first copy. It got really, really wet when we went camping one time, and it fell apart, and it wasn't even worth keeping anymore. But my mom bought me a new one. It says on the back, a spell has been cast on Gwyn's family. 5 strange gifts from his grandmother may help him break it. But first he has to discover if he is truly a magician. One night a mysterious snow spider appears and weaves a web of magic. What lies beyond the snow spider's web? So yeah, it's really good. This is the first book, so anything from her is really good. But she, like, for a while she did only like little kids books, but she's starting to get into preteen, teenage books. So I suggest you not buy it, maybe look for it in your library, because I suggest going to the library and reading it before buying it. But, since I was a big fan of her other books, I bought it anyways, which maybe wasn't the best idea, but hey. And then the second one, Imlos Moons, is the second one. I haven't even tried to read it, but it looks really good. So, and the third one is the Chestnut Soldier, I think it's called. So, give this a try. First read the first one, I suggest, because I like reading them in order, and I hope you do too, just because I think it's kind of stupid not reading them in order when it's a trilogy or a series. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. I bought this one because it looked good and I had money, and when I have money, usually I buy books.